All right, here is a quick tip for staying injury free and how to deal with, let's say if you had like a calf strain or hamstring issue or knee issue, and I like to call it the 3-day rule. And it's helped me so many times get over something quickly and get back to training. So I think the biggest mistake people will make is day one, something will hurt. They'll ignore it and try to run day two, and it hurts worse. They do the same thing day three. To me, there's a point there at that third day where you have to make a decision. Obviously, you don't want to make the decision to quit running on day one if something kind of bothers you, because a lot of times it'll go away. But by the third day, I feel like if it's gotten worse that third day and it's not maintaining the same amount of kind of annoyance, or it's not gotten better, at that point, I shut it down. And what I do is I go to 3 days off. I take 3 days and I really don't do much of anything. I may go for a walk. I may, do something outside, yard work, but I don't do any running or aerobic exercise. And I don't have to do it often, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, but then I take 3 days off. And the 4th day, I start jogging again. If it's still bothering me, I actually go back to 3 more days. And I feel like if you can catch something on the front end of that 3rd day and take 3 days off or 3 days of very, very light activity, my injury issues have gotten so much better so faster in those 3 days. And people that I've been able to talk to and kind of coach through it have gotten better after those 3 days. The problem is when it gets worse, 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 and then you keep going and it gets worse. After a week of that and it's set in, sometimes it can take like 6 months or 3 months or a month of dealing with kind of running, not running, and being in that injury cycle of running, getting hurt, taking time off, running, getting hurt, taking time off. So use the 3-day rule. It takes a lot of honesty with yourself to answer the questions. Is it getting worse on that 3rd day? Is it the same or is it better? If it's worse, I would say take those 3 days off. And then there's also the idea you got to know the difference between a injury and just something that's kind of sore or, a little bit bothersome. And that takes a little bit of skill and time to develop too. If you have any questions about whether you should start taking that 3rd day off, or if you've pushed your injuries past the point of those 3 days and kind of want some guidance in what to do, let me know. I'd be happy to help.